Hi, this is Dr. Paul Goldberg of the Goldberg Clinic. Today we are here with Kathy Seals and her husband Albert Drumheller.
Oakley.
I'm sorry, Albert Oakley. It goes by Oakley Drumheller. And they are from just outside Lynchburg, Virginia, in a little town called Forest. Forest is it like a suburb of Lynchburg?
Basically.
Right. And we first saw you guys, was it September of just last year in 2015, and we're now in just the beginning of January of 2016. And Albert and Oakley and Kathy have come down to have their re-examination. And we're having a good time today, at least I am in particular, because we're getting a really good report. So we're here to report on our progress with Oakley and Kathy. So Oakley, I'll start with you.
Okay.
And what did you originally come to the Goldberg Clinic about? What kind of help were you looking for?
Well, my digestive tract was a mess. I had what I described as explosive diarrhea.
Explosive diarrhea, that's no fun.
Yes, I had a big problem with incontinence in my urinary tract.
Incontinence?
Yes, and that has now disappeared.
Both of those have disappeared.
They've both gone away.
Excellent. How long were you troubled with those before?
Oh, God, for years.
Many years.
Many years.
Okay.
And my weight is back to what I was when I graduated from college in 1964.
Where'd you go to college?
Virginia Military Institute.
Virginia Military Institute.
So at that point, I was in real good shape, obviously, going to military school.
So we've got you back to your weight where it was in 1964.
Correct.
And by the way, did we put you on some weight loss program?
Nope.
No, we did not.
No,
That was not. You notice how I say that, because we never put people in weight loss programs. That was part of getting healthy.
That's right.
That's right.
And I've also started exercising more. My strength has improved.
Excellent.
I can bench press and lift a lot more weight than I could before. In fact, I'm now leg pressing over my weight.
And this is all just in a period of about 3 months or so.
3 or 4 months.
Yeah,
That's correct.
Yeah. When you first came to see us, were you on medications at that point?
Yes, I was.
What were you taking at the time?
Well, the big one was blood pressure medicine, which I am now off of. I was also taking
You're off of blood pressure medication.
and I'm also off of antacids because I had a lot of indigestion before.
Right. And so we explained to you, I think you already knew a little bit about that, how much havoc antacids can create.
Right.
So we're really happy to have you off those.
And now I'm addicted to baked potatoes.
Yeah, your worst addiction now is baked potatoes.
Baked potatoes with a lot of vegetable toppings.
I think we can probably live with that. All right. So, as we were talking, we've had all these improvements in just a very short period of time. And can you tell our audience how old you are?
I am 73.
73. You had a birthday since I last saw you then too, didn't you?
That's correct.
When was your birthday?
In November.
In November.
Friday the 13th.
Friday. That's my lucky day. I actually like
Mine
that.
too. Obviously.
And so you have had enormous amounts of improvements. And do you feel better overall now?
Very much so.
You're off your blood pressure medications entirely. And I think, one of the interesting things about you, Oakley, is even with all these problems, the incontinence, as you said, the explosive diarrhea, the extra weight, all these problems you had, you were really a very pleasant person to interview, even with all those problems.
Oh, well, thank you.
I think you're even more bubbly now, but you were even semi-bubbly when we first saw you. Yeah. So you kind of carry a positive attitude about you.
Well, I have to. I teach classes.
What do you teach?
I am a certified master food volunteer, so I teach canning classes, well, preserving classes in general, but canning, freezing, dehydrating, how to safely handle foods, how to preserve those foods.
That's some very important stuff.
Being a master gardener, I decided there was one thing missing in the life cycle. That one thing being the preservation part of it.
Yeah.
So I want to get into
I think that's increasingly important. We're trying to get more people to have gardens, grow their own food, And very important, they have it during the nice weather, but what do they do with it afterwards? They need to totally preserve it. So that's a very important job that you're doing with that. Well, very, very happy to hear you're doing so well. As we discussed, having only 3 months of work, we will expect to see even further improvement, despite the dramatic improvements you've already had.